third line starts with a question. Benarkah? Is it true? Is it true? Okay, so this is the first sin, asking questions. But it's also the beginning of salvation as well. Benarkah kau ada di sunyi begini, di kedinginan ruang gereja sendiri? Is it true that you are in this sunyi? Two important words in Indonesian poetry. One is rindu. The other one is sunyi. S-U-N-Y-I. Sunyi. Sunyi. And it comes from a Buddhist word, shunyata. Emptiness. Remember when you did chemistry, physics, in the middle of the atom is nothing. Okay, it's a bit scary when we start thinking all those atoms are empty. My body is comprised of atoms, therefore my body is empty. It doesn't exist. This table, which looks so solid, is comprised of atoms which are empty. Okay. Look at the world in those terms. And also look at Indonesia as a country of 200 million people. And 200 million people, you're never alone. There's always someone there. I don't know what it's like in Philippines, but in Indonesia people get worried if you want to go and be by yourself. They come and knock on the door. Are you okay? Have we offended you? Are you sick? No, go away. Leave me alone for a while. See, you're angry.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's us.
That's Philippines?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you really in this emptiness? Are you in this, because it can mean loneliness, silence, all those things when you take away everything and you go into church and there's nobody else in the church and it's just a big empty place. Is God in there or not? Is it true? Are you really in this emptiness? In the cold ruang. Ruang is a big empty room of the church itself. Okay, so this is someone wanting physical presence, wanting warmth, wanting life. I go into the church and it's cold, it's empty, there's nobody there. When I was a kid I thought God was everywhere. Now I look around this church, I don't think God is here at all. Di mana aku berada, kau ada. Wherever I am, you are. Bayangan satu-satunya. My only shadow. Demikian ku rasa. That's what I felt. Benarkah kau ada di sunyi begini? Is it true that you are in this silence? In the kedinginan, in the coldness of the space of the church? Sendiri. And the word sendiri means alone. The last word in that fourth line means alone. So, is God just there in the church all by himself, all day, all night? Oh God, no friends, no one to talk to. If we 200 million Indonesians don't like to be alone, then is God really in this space at all? Sito worries about that. The poem goes on. And the very last word in the poem is Amen. Amen. Amen is, of course, I accept that. I affirm that. It's a religious word. That's why we use it when we pray, because it means yes. Yes, God. I accept that. I believe that. So the initial belief is simple. It's childlike. God is always with the speaker. The adult realization is also simple. God is not here, and most especially not inside the church building. Outside, the world is warm, alive, full of music. Inside, the building is cold and empty. The conclusion is inescapable. If I am here, then only I am here. So, having sort of broken the image and left in a sense with sunyi, then yes, okay, that's my understanding at this stage. I accept that understanding. So it's nostalgia is the beginning, but absence, because you can't have nostalgia for something which is there. So even towards God, he has nostalgia, rindu, a sense of longing, but absence of God from the world. And that sense of absence becomes important in his poetry. Poem from same year, 1955, poem called Kolam Renang. Alpadi tepi kolam renang, aku dan si anak terlentang, meneliti awan di langit biru, seakan mencari alamat sesuatu. Lazy by the edge of the swimming pool, I and the child stretched out, examining the clouds in the blue sky, as if searching for a sign of something. Berkaca kebeningan kolam di bawah, reflected in the stillness of the lake below, kulihat keheningan pada wajah. I see a stillness in the face of me looking into the lake. Orang perlu lama telah the silent people who have gone a long time ago, tapi belum dikabarkan mati. That's where the dead go. They go to Lake Toba. If you're a kid, you think, okay, maybe they go into the lake. That's where all the spirits are. Maybe they go to heaven. Look up at the clouds, nothing up there. Look into the lake, nothing there. You see why we have to break our images? Because they're inadequate. And Sito is going through this process. Lalu si anak bertanya sendiri. This is a sonnet. Apa ke langit orang pergi kalau sudah mati nanti? Part of your own feeling, of your own sense of who you are and what you're doing. And in Sito's poetry of the 1950s, sinfulness is also part of his religious experience. Pada mula segala telah dosa, dan dosa pada bumi, lalu manusia pergi meninggalkan Firdaus, mencari cinta. In the beginning, there's two ways of reading this line. Pada mula segala telah dosa. Pada mula segala, in the beginning of everything, there was sin. Or in the beginning, everything was sin. I think the first one's probably better reading. In the beginning, there was sin. Okay. In the Garden of Eden, there was no time. There was no experience. Adam and Eve lived that sort of childhood existence. In the beginning, what starts the human journey